Hey everyone, I'm going to walk through this lesson with you. The first part is about adjectives. Adjectives modify nouns and pronouns, and they tell which, what kind, how many. If you are comparing two things and it's a short word, then you add ER if you're comparing two things. The salsa is milder than yours. That's the comparative form. If you're comparing more than two things, then you say add est. That is the superlative form. This salsa is the mildest I've ever tasted. If the word is more than two syllables, instead of adding er and est, you use more or less or most or least. Newer oscillating fans are more efficient instead of efficienter, or most efficient instead of efficientist. And you never use both. So dullest is already in the comparative form, so you don't say most dullest. You would just say this is the dullest show. Okay, so find the adjectives in these sentences, and then let's talk about spelling. When you add er to a word that is one syllable and it ends in a consonant, you double the consonant. So hotter, add two T's here. If the word ends in an E, then you don't put two E's, you just use one E, brave est, E-S-T. If it ends in a Y, you change the Y to I and add ER. And then some adjectives, the comparative or superlative form is different, like good, better, best, many, more, most, bad, worse, worst, and little, less, least. Okay, so do this section. Look at the adjective and see if it's correct. Fix it if it's wrong, or write correct if it's right. On this section, you're going to write the comparative form, like high, higher, highest. I just gave you that answer. In this one, you're going to pick an adjective that will go in the blank. Is The Lord of the Rings a better movie than Star Wars? A longer movie than Star Wars? You can pick lots of different adjectives here. There's no right or wrong. You just have to use the right form of the adjective. And then on this bottom part, I want you to write sentences. Here are some ideas of some subjects you can use, and then it is telling you to use the comparative form of more. So for example, my shoes cost more than the umbrella. Okay, so you can use other words. You don't have to use just these words, but these will give you some good ideas of sentences to write. And then here's a little checkup quiz at the end. Just pick the right answers. Pretty short lesson in grammar today. I hope going over it helps you a little bit, and we will talk to you guys later.